Hey guys, Zeb Productions here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm taking a look at the brand new DualSense Edge for the PS5. Not so new, this came out a few months ago, but it's my first time getting my hands on this thing. And as soon as I saw the release trailer, I was super excited for this thing because it's the first ever Pro controller made by PlayStation for PlayStation. So very cool, especially like me, I'm a very competitive gamer whenever I do play. Especially in Call of Duty, and all these like back pedals and triggers and whatnot are very helpful. Here are the contents. It comes with a lot of stuff. The controller itself, a braided USB cable, 2 standard thumbsticks, 2 high dome, 2 low dome, 2 half dome back buttons, 2 lever back buttons, a connector housing, carrying case, and instruction manual. Pretty cool graphic on the front. Compatible with PS5. Ultra customizable controls, mappable back buttons, DualSense wireless controller features built in. So like the same stuff as the regular controller, but just enhanced. Replaceable stick modules. And that's if you get like strict stick drift or whatnot. It's the same price as a normal PS5 controller pretty much. I think it's like $50. I don't know if it's for both of them or just one if it's $50. Would be a lot if it's $50 for just one, so let's get right into this thing. Got my Batman blade. There it is. That's cool. It's like one of those, as soon as you open up a PS5 or PS4, this is like the kind of box that you get inside. So it's just like a mini version of that, which is pretty cool. Pretty nice and clean packaging. Just this inside. And then the instruction manual. Wow, so it's like a hard shell carrying case, which is really nice. It comes with this nice, really clean white color. The shiny PlayStation logo. On the back, you got your triangle, circle, X, square. Kind of is built like a PlayStation controller, which is really cool. I love the aesthetic that they're putting on for this. Here's the zippers, which have PlayStation logos. It's really cool little details that they're integrating. Definitely seems like a very high quality product. At least the packaging does. At the top of the carrying case, we have the braided USB cable. A QR code for something. Probably like an instruction manual or quick start guide. The controller itself. And your back buttons and paddles and whatnot. Here's all the sticks. I use Control Freaks on my controller, so I probably won't be taking advantage of this unless it's better than the Control Freaks. And I believe this is the lock for the charging cable. The connector housing, that's what it is. Let's put this back and let's take a look at the controller itself. Actually, let me take out the cable as well. The cable, as you can see, it's braided, USB Type-C. Wish it was Type-C to Type-C, that would be cool. But that's all you get in here. Very nice carrying case. And taking a look at the actual controller itself, this is what it looks like. So the buttons are blacked out. Feels like a normal controller. On the top, these triggers have grips. That's pretty cool. This front part is glossy, as you can see, which makes it look a little bit cheap, I'm not gonna lie. Your regular thumbsticks. Here's the back where you add the paddles. I think you can do like a mix of either like the paddles where like they go down here, or like the actual back buttons where you're just like tapping this thing. That's where we saw like the shorter connectors, like those things. versus the longer the paddles. I have not watched any videos on this thing, so it's my first time looking at the thing and assembling it. Yeah, I think you just put it right into place. This is probably what I'm going to be using because this just seems better. And this is what I have used on other, like, Pro Controller knockoffs. Alright, cool. It's pretty easy. Just plug and play. You just snap them in place. And this is where they sit. So they don't sit, like, right alongside this. They're still hovering. But it's a lot better because your hands, like, your fingers naturally rest up there. So this is really well thought out. And I don't want to assume, but I think that these are also buttons because they're tapping like buttons. Or maybe it's to remove the joysticks, who knows. Back here, you have your adjuster for this. As you can see, it only goes down this much. If I turn it up to the full thing, it goes down all the way. And it's adjustable to 3 levels, very cool. Doesn't make it like a mouse click, but it makes the dead zone a lot shorter, so that's pretty cool. And this is incredibly handy if you're playing Call of Duty, because if you're using a semi-auto weapon and you're trying to compete with someone who's on PC, you have to push your thing all the way down versus they're just making a click like this. So this helps level the edge a little bit more. Not all the way, but it makes a huge difference. So very cool. And the price of this thing is $200, $199. Let me know if you think that that's worth it. Touchpad is also a little different. It has the triangle, circle, square, X. Very cool design. I love the little details, how they put the PlayStation logos and everything. This is a release for, I'm assuming, the back plate. Or the front plate, rather. I wonder if this is to, like, pull this out. I don't really want to break anything. Ah, so you flip this up and then it comes out. It's got a little connector, like a little USB type almost. And I'm hoping it's easy to put back in. So when you snap it into place, this kind of goes down. And then now it's all set. Same thing with the right one. So very cool. You know, this is very easy to do for anyone. If I can figure this out this fast, I think anyone else can too. And to put this back into place, it should just pop right in. Hopefully. Yeah, I wish that they made this like metal or a different type of plastic. And I don't think it's fully in. It's not. So I gotta redo this. Alright, so I put it back in and it looks about right now. And so basically you just have to like kind of angle it in and then put it down. So very easy. Bottom you have your headphone jack. Top you have your USB-C. So very nice. I'm very excited to use this out in the game and see if this makes a big difference. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Link in description to check this out or purchase. I feel like it's only right to have somewhat of a demonstration. I was using the paddles before, and I immediately changed my mind because the paddles get pressed a lot easier because they're longer and there's more leverage. So these are a lot nicer, a lot better, and they don't really get pushed as much accidentally. So I have the right one as circle, which is melee in the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the left one as X to jump, gives you a competitive edge. And I also utilize the fact of limiting the travel distance. Right now I have it off. So quick little demonstration, like you can see, one-handed I'm doing all these. And so here is without the distance limiter. like how quickly you can fire a semi-auto. Let's dump another mag. And then turning the limiter on, that's all you have to do. Let's get a close-up on that. And then back to full distance. Definitely feels a lot slower, requires more effort too. So overall, very nice controller. I think it'll be very hard to go back to the regular DualSense controller. Let me know what you guys think.